Hey, what's up? This is Spider-Prime1 back again with another Transformers video review. Alright, I know my last three videos were all Star Wars Transformers clones. I feel like I should do another series type thing. I don't know how long this one's gonna go, but I feel like I should do an animated, like just straight animated videos for a while. I know what the first two I'm gonna do, and I'm probably gonna stop after that just for a little while, and then I'll come back with another animated. But the two I'm going to do right off the bat is Cybertronian Ratchet and Cybertronian Ironhide. It's not the same review. He's going to have his own review after this one. But these are the two I'm doing first, just so I can get them out of the way. And it's pretty much the same figure. It's just they're both different, so they should both get their own review. So Cybertronian Ratchet, he was actually the first to get this mold. So he's the original. He was their first test shot, and then Ironhide is the improvement. And I'll get to that in both this video and the other video. But like, okay, it's a really good Cybertronian mode. It looks really good. I like it. A lot of people say it's like the turtle mode, but and yeah, I can see that. But it still looks really good. It still evokes the ambulance that he later becomes. Like here's the hood of the truck. Here's the top of the ambulance where it gets really big in the back. There's the little heartbeat symbol, which Cybertronians really shouldn't have. But Optimus did in the '86 movie, so go figure. But no, it's a really good vehicle mode. I mean, it looks really nice too. The little searchlight lights up here, the painting on the headlights, and then in this video we're gonna have the vehicle comparisons, and then in Ironhide's review we're gonna have the robot comparisons. But yeah, this is just to show you the differences in color, what is where and what they changed. One of the things, it's not really a nitpick or anything, it's just I notice it. His Autobot symbol is like really small, and then his is boom, Autobot symbol. On the sides, you can see Ironhide's got those three little lines painted in there, right there. Those aren't just random lines. That's actually molded in to the figure. You can, I just had it right there. You can see them. You can see them molded in just in front of the tread. So on this one, they both have the molds, but on this one they painted it. This one they didn't. Let's see, like on the sides. Like this one, it's got the heartbeat and it's black. This one, it's just black. Like on the back, or on the top, really. The only black is on here, on Ratchet, and then on this one it's all black in the middle, and then his base color is around it. And then, of course, the weapons, the shock pads, and the titanium knuckles, are different. So there's your vehicle comparisons for the two, and then in Ironhide's review we'll do the robot mode comparisons, which there will be more to talk about on that. So transformation, you can either leave these on or take them off. I'm going to take them off just because I'm going to be putting them on his hands. When I don't usually have Ratchets on his hands when he's in robot mode, so I just leave them back here. And then Ironhide, I always have his on his hands, so I take them off. But you can do it either way. But what you want to do is you want to take the legs out, and then for some reason on mine, it didn't happen on my Ironhide, but on this one, I'm getting stress marks around the hole that pegs in on here. I don't know why that is, but that's just what happened. Oh, you spin at the knee, and then you fold it in. One thing to note on this is all smooth right here. This whole thing is all smooth. And then you just fold the leg over it. And it's very loose. I'll get into it in the other video, but they fix it on iron hides, and I'll show you what they do in that video. But yeah, you bring the leg down, turn it around, fold up, and then fold the foot out from the back of the leg. So there are his legs. And then you fold this down, and the backpack gets really heavy. You pull out the chest, or the hood, which will form the chest. You fold the front treads down, and then there's holes inside, and you put them on this bar right here, the red bar. So stick that in there, stick that in there, and then fold that down. Now once again, this one comes to personal preference. You can either leave it out like this, the stomach, or you can push it in until it hits the treads, so it looks more like this. And then this is where I differentiate the two also. Ratchet always had that kind of beer gut in animated, so I leave it out on Ratchet, and then on Ironhide, he's a lot more slim, a lot more buff. I push it in on Ironhides. So that's another way I differentiate the two. And then when you want to come down here, fold out the arms, disconnect the shoulder pads from the backpack. You know, fold it out, and then like this, and then you want to flip this. You couldn't even see that. I'm sorry. I'll do it on this side. You want to fold this out, and then like this, and you want to fold the shoulder pad. You want to fold it down, and then push those in, and they'll snap in, but they don't really snap in. But and then over there, and then you fold the head up, and there you go. There's Ratchet in robot mode. Tilt the camera up. Yeah, there's Ratchet. I don't have, unfortunately, I don't have the Earth mode Ratchet. I really want to get that. I'm looking into getting it pretty soon, but I don't know when I'll get to him. But as we all know, all of us who have watched animated or have the Earth mode Ratchet, his little head crest here, this horn is broken off to about here due to the Great Wars that he fought in. Since this is the Cybertron mode, he actually keeps it, because he's on the Earth mode ones, he's got kind of a frown face, like he's really depressed for some reason. On this one, I don't know if you can really see it. Light's kind of in the way. But the Cybertron Ratchet actually has a smile on his face. So this is pre-war Ratchet. This is before the Great War started, I guess, because he's smiling instead of being all depressed. It's like, oh, I'm one of the few survivors from the Great War. You kids don't know what's going on. What you want to do to put on his shock pads is just find the holes in the fist on both sides, knock him over if you will, and then just put it in and then fold it over the back of his hand. I keep forgetting you can't just, you have to put it on forward and then fold it for whatever stupid reason. And the bottom of the hand is always what gives the most resistance for some reason. But yeah, there's Ratchet with his shock pads, so he can either shock the crap out of one of the Decepticons, or he can revive one of the Autobots. I guess they could work either way. And then what's really weird for Ratchet is he has, and this is the first time they ever did this mode or mold. but he's got a little spring-loaded punchy gimmick. And it's got 2 tabs on his arms, and then he's got the little thing back here, and then you just push it with your finger. So he's got a little spring-loaded punchy gimmick. I don't know why Ratchet would have that. I can understand why Ironhide would have that, but why would Ratchet need it? He's not a real fighter. That's why he, in the animated series, to my knowledge, that's why he went with being a medic. He's not a fighter. He's not going to jump into the middle of the fray and just be like, yeah, mosh pit, kill you all. That's like what Ironhide's for. So I don't know why he would have the little punchy gimmick. And then on this arm, he has the and this is kind of a continuity error, I guess, because he's got the smile and the head crest from pre-war, but he's got the little scar here where his EMP generator should be that he lost during the war. I guess you could say it's just, oh, you have to have lockdown in order to fill that in, and then it'll be the pre-war Ratchet, and it'll be perfectly fine, I guess. You could go that way, I guess, but I don't have lockdown. I don't really have any intention of getting lockdown. If I ever do, it'll probably be the stealth one, because I want to get the Legends. I'm a big Legends freak, and I want to get the animated Legends figures, Starscream, Prowl, Bumblebee, and Optimus. And I want to get the 2 sets, the Stealth Lockdown and the Rescue Ratchet, that come with the Legends. So, that's that little side story. But I like the way that Ratchet looks. He looks really good. I like the cyber detailing inside the windshield here. But yeah, there's not a lot to fault with this figure other than these don't lock in. And sometimes when you go to like set him down, of course he won't demonstrate it right now. Oh, no, he will still stand that way for some reason. But like, oh, he collapsed. And then he knocks everybody else over on your shelf, which has happened to me before, and it pissed me off. But other than the non-locking legs, I really find no fault with this figure. Animated was a very good toy line. Very, very good. And it's one of the ones that I actually kind of want to get every figure, because it was so good. Not a lot wrong with it. Especially from the figures that I have. Even Bumblebee, with all his little faults, like his head won't turn a certain way, or his arms are limited, and he's got the big old clodhopper feet. He's still a really good figure. But yeah, there's Cybertron and Ratchet. At my Toys R Us, or the one that I usually go to, I actually still see the Toys R Us exclusives, Rodimus, Ratchet, Ironhide, and RC. RC is the only TRU exclusive I didn't get. Even though I bet that that's a really good figure, I'm not a big RC fan. I may get her if I do decide to get like every single animated figure. Kind of the same with Black Arachnia. I don't really want Black Arachnia. But if I get them all, I'll probably get her too. But yeah, no, this is a really good figure. If you can find him, or if you can find him cheap on eBay, get him. He is so totally worth it. I mean, really good. Really a highlight of the TFA toy line. So yeah, this is Cybertron Ratchet. I'm Spider Prime 1. I'll be back again with Ironhide's review. But until then, I'm signing off.